Hello, friends. I'm up in my office today. We're going to be talking about the meetup in the desert, the second annual with ADV with Roscoe and with me and with Frontier Overland. And I just want to make sure those of you going know where it is and how to get there. And let's jump into that thing.
Okay, so let's get some context here. Last year, Charles from ADV with Roscoe decided to have a meetup. About 20 rigs showed up, including myself. A bunch of people from Frontier Overland, Ted and Mo from Black Pearl Voyager, Casey from Coyote Works, and even Waffles the Floof Corgi. This meetup really got me plugged into a lot more people in the overlanding community and was a great time. So now we're doing it again, and let me tell you, this is a fun outing with great people. If you are just getting into overlanding, this is a great way to do it. If you forget anything, there are lots of people who probably have a spare. You can also see a lot of different ways to overland and get some ideas for your own setup. If you've been overlanding for a while, this is a great way to meet people in the community. Branching out to have people to go overlanding with is a great motivator. If you've been making overlanding content, this is an excellent way to talk to people and see what you were doing right and what needs work. Heck, last year, Casey talked to Charles and I for a couple hours about the lessons he had learned. It's also a great place to meet people who view your channel. I met a couple people this way, and they go overlanding with me pretty regularly now. Also on Saturday, Charles is going to take some people out on a trip around to discover some cool spots. Later that night, we're going to have a raffle. Charles has a bunch of swag and also an Iron Man 4x4 270 awning. It's a big awning. I'm bringing the Yakima crash pad to the raffle. If you have something that you have that's in good shape and you'd like to rehome, you can do that too. We're also having a potluck, but don't get worked up over this. There was tons of leftovers last time. I intend to bring another apple cobbler. Okay, so what you're going to do, here's Bend, right? You know where to get to Bend? Go to Bend, or go to Prineville, whatever. You're probably in Prineville, or you're in Bend. But here's where we're going to start in this particular example. Now, if you start from Bend or Prineville or Burns, get gas there because there is no other gas on this road. What you're going to want to do is go from Bend or Prineville or Burns and go to Brothers. Well, not if you're going from Burns. Now, Brothers, there's nothing in Brothers except there's a rest area, and there is actually let's do a real quick one here. Where's that person I drag and drop? Nope, that's the wrong side of the road. Oh, did I go too far? Yep. I need to go over here. So this is the Brothers stage stop. This this is where when I went out with Casey forever ago, back in 2019, this is where we all met up. The S is I was just there last weekend. The S has fallen off. This is actually for sale if you'd like to own your own cafe / post office / rest area in way out in the middle of nowhere. That's an option for you. So anyway, if you see this, you're on the right track, and if you don't see it, you're on the wrong track. All right, let's go back to the map here. So keep going east on 20, and it's pretty easy to see. Wait, where is it? You see what I did there? There it is, Frederick Butte Road. So let's just give you some context. There's Brothers, there's Frederick Butte Road. There's no other honest turns in this space to the south, so that should be easy to find. Once you get onto Frederick Butte Road, you follow this down, 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 and then you will be turning onto what's the name of this thing? It's 40 something or other. Hang on, let's find that number. 41017. 41017. And then essentially you just zip there. There's a twist, and you get to here. Let's just switch it over to satellite view, and then turn north. And see that right there? That is the knocked down, what do you call those things? Homestead. And we're going to be camping in this gully here. At this time of year, there's not going to be any water in it. But this is what you're looking for. Now, if you try to do it with Google Maps, let's try that. All right, so let's say we're going from Brothers, directions, and we're going to... There's a green spot on my map. Where'd I put it? There it is. Going to here. So it's going to tell you to do this crazy thing as your primary. I don't know. That might work. It looks like this one is actually on the map. I would go this way. It's a little bit longer, but I don't know the condition of this road. And I don't know the condition of this road either. This one down here is a pretty major one. And let's see, if we take this off, let's zoom in on those other roads. I mean, that's okay. That's better than 2-track. I'm not seeing anything growing in the middle. Well, okay, there's a little bit growing in the middle. But it seems like it would be easier just to come in that other way. So you make your own decision. At least you have context now. You know where if you come in the wrong way. If you see these big things here, these big this will be empty for us, so it should look like a dry lake bed. You know you're on the right path. This is where you are going, and I believe I have the I've got the GPS coordinates, which is all you really need. That'll get you to the right place eventually. And look for a big blue truck. I'm gonna get there Friday morning. I'm gonna leave home probably, I don't know, I'm either gonna leave at 9 because I want to sleep late, or I'm gonna leave at 6 because that's when I normally get up. And that'll have me here 4 hours later. It's 4 hours from Eugene, and yeah, I think that should have you not confused about where you're going. And that was my main goal of this video. So please come. It'll be fun. You won't regret it, and we'll have a good time. So see you then. Bye-bye.